proud, of course. A plus for convincing. So I'm doing it anyway. I have very fleeting memories of him with my father. I believe, and what I remember is that they were very fond of each other, and they were both very humorous. So every time that we ran into him, was pretty much a treat. So knowing that and knowing how picky he was about what would be said about him, I thought instead of picking stuff out from the internet, let me ask someone who he was very close to. Now, the person I asked, whose voice I really trust, he's Shumanto Chattopadhyay, and he worked with Piyush Pandey for over 10 years. Piyush Pandey was his boss and also very dear to him. So I thought, okay, let me ask him some very personal questions, which I think he would know the answers to, and I had to coax him to respond, but he of course did. So if it is okay, can I read them out? Yes? Okay. The first question was, did he ever get angry? And when he did, what was he like? Reading the answer. Yes, he did get angry at times if he thought the work could have been better. It's the only time he would fly off the handle. What did he truly hate? A character trait in people that bothered him. He really hated the global guys imposing things on Indian operations when he felt they were not right for our country. It bothered him when people theorized and intellectualized about advertising. For him, it was always about gut feel and simplicity. How did he like his eggs, his coffee or tea, or did he not care for any of it at all? He liked his chai with kam doodh and zyada adrak. His favorite drink, however, was teacher's whiskey. What was the one thing he never compromised on, even on a rushed day or a tight deadline? He always wrote his copy by hand, and he always started by writing Om at the top of the page. What made him laugh the most? He laughed a lot. He loved cracking jokes and laughed the loudest after cracking them. He found humor in every situation. He also cried easily. Whether it was an emotional moment in an ad or in a real life situation, tears would start rolling down his cheeks. What were some of his favorite nicknames or galis? Piyush loved his Hindi galis. I cannot repeat them here. His nicknames, when he was especially pleased with me, this is for Shumanto, is Bangali Babu. What did he look for in a young creative talent? Hunger, humility, or something else entirely? He looked for talent and hunger, and he liked to take on youngsters from small towns in the Hindi heartland and elsewhere, as he felt that they not only understood the pulse of India, but also lived it. Any fun story that you can remember? Years ago, I got into a fight with a client. Her name was Barkha. She complained to the account manager. He raised the issue with Piyush. I was hauled into his cabin. Piyush advised me to apologize, but not one to take things too seriously. He quipped, punning on a name, "Maafi मांग ले, लेकिन बरखा है, छाता ले जाना." If you want to add a sign off or a message, 3 things Piyush was passionate about were creative advertising, cricket, and the relationships he built over his long career. His strong bonds with clients helped him partner them in creating great campaigns. He saw things through the lens of cricket and often used cricketing analogies to get across his point. Play off the front foot was his mantra for all of us. Everything he saw everything he experienced in life turned into inspiration for his creative ideas. He truly lived advertising. Thank you.